Hey guys, it's Reese here from Yes Supply, and I just wanted to do a quick live. I've just finished my weekend at the Bob Proctor conference. It was absolutely incredible, and I actually was holding on to a few visions or manifestations of getting to meet Bob, getting my book signed, and chatting with him, and they all came into fruition into ways that I never would have imagined. But you know, the universe, when you hold onto that vision, you get into the energy, the universe just sends amazing things your way. So today I had the joy of meeting up with a few of my clients who are in the Yes Supply method. So they're training to become life and success coaches, learning NLP, EFT, hypnosis. I met with them. We went to Cafe Gratitude in LA. And one of the topics of conversation that came up was worrying about what people think. And so I thought, what better way to prove how much it really doesn't matter what people think than by doing a live stream in the airport. So I'm here in the airport, and my flight boards in about 10 minutes. But what I wanted to tell you was just like a few of the things that we discussed and a few of the things that I learned over the weekend and over the course of my life. Because, you know, when I first started my business, I know some of you guys are coaches or aspiring coaches or wanting to become personal development influencers. Oh, look at this little girl. She wants to get my live. You know, and you have that worry and fear, what will people think? What will people think of you if you share your message? What will people think of you if you say something that might be against what you learned in school or against your parents' beliefs? And so, you know, it's not 100% my story to share, but one of the girls was saying how for the longest time she put off sharing her message because she was worried about what her parents would think. And when she finally told them that she was practicing hypnosis, that she was going after life and success coaching, that she was learning the power of the subconscious mind, her parents were actually so interested and were sending her tools and tips that they were picking up and wanting to work with her and become her clients. So often the people who you think are going to be the most judgmental of you are actually the ones who are the most supportive. And you know, it's easy to look around at people and take them at face value and assume like, oh, that person doesn't look spiritual, so they won't get it, or oh, that person, you know, they're like this. I know them from that old job, I know them from that old school, so you know, they're not going to understand. But you know, a lot of people, just letting that happen. A lot of people are going through life with a mask. You know, they think that they need to show up in a certain way. They think that they need to act a certain way to be accepted, that they have to be polished or pristine or perfection or organized or whatever. And so a lot of people are hiding their emotions, they're hiding their beliefs, they're hiding their interests. And so for you to think that somebody else is going to be judgmental of you, you're not really giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're not giving them the opportunity to accept you and love you for who you are. This is loud. It's a long one. And so a lot of the time we make the assumption that people are going to be judgmental, but really you're not giving people the benefit of the doubt, right? And for me, in my own experience, sometimes the people who I make the assumption will be judgmental or not understand are actually the most understanding and most supportive people. They just haven't had the permission, they haven't felt like they had the permission to express themselves. And when you show up and you're expressing yourself and you're following your dreams and you're doing what you're meant to do and you're proud of it, what happens is you give other people permission to do whatever it is that they want to do and be proud of it too. This weekend, Bob Proctor shared a story of how he discovered that he wanted to be a speaker. And he made a recording of himself doing speaking, just like how Earl Nightingale used to make recordings on records. And he shared that with a friend, and that friend ended up laughing at him and saying, "You could never be a speaker." But the thing is, Bob ignored that advice and he followed his dream anyway. And now he's so successful and he's changed thousands of lives, including mine. And for me, I remember friends who I thought would be judgmental of me ended up being supportive, either becoming, maybe part of my staff, signing up for my programs, saying that my content online was motivational or was helpful. And so one thing that I can share with you is let go of judgment. Let go of judgment in your own life. When you look at someone who's different than you, they might look different, they might have a different background, they might have a different religion. Let go of all judgment of other people. Start to live in a place where you have absolutely no judgment of other people and of yourself. And what you'll find is when you start to create a world for yourself where you hold no judgment of other people, you start to live in this incredible place where other people are not judgmental of you. And the thing is, if somebody was judgmental, think about it. If you're a good person and you want to do good things and you want to inspire people and you want to help the world, if somebody is judgmental and mean and rude and degrading or putting you down, that is a clear sign that they're probably not the type of person that you want to have in your life anyway. So that's probably one of the best things that you can do. So you're spending your energy on people who love you and support you and accept you rather than the ones who judge you. As you're starting to elevate your vibration and as you're starting to really step into your own power, you're going to be vibrating at a much higher frequency, and the people who are small-minded, who are judgmental, who live in a place of shame and guilt, they're not going to be resonating at your energy, and you're going to spread apart. That's one of the laws of life, but luckily as you move up and you release those people, if they're not right for you, if they're judgmental of you, if they're wanting to keep you small, what happens is when you make space, nature abhors a vacuum, meaning nature will fill up that space with more people who resonate at your energy, who will love you and support you. And that's one of the things that I found in my business. As I grew my business and I became more into this stuff, I actually found people who are more successful, more loving, more accepting, more kind to be my friends, and they fit in so much better. So that was my little live. Hopefully you could hear me over the PAs. I just thought it would be a great place to do this because I feel like one of the last places that somebody would do a live stream is in the airport because they have fear of judgment of other people, fear of judgment of anything. And so I just wanted to prove to you that you can do a live stream in the airport and you live and you survive and it's great and you don't judge yourself and other people don't judge you as well. So I love you guys so much. I'm going to go ahead and hop on my flight now, and my next live will be from Toronto. So if you like this one, leave me a comment below and I'll see you in the next video. Following those pre-orders.